We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. And today we have not a full slate of baseball. I believe we have 10 or 11 games in baseball. We get about 6 in the NHL, and then we get 3 NBA playoff games. So it should be an interesting day still. Obviously, Mondays there isn't as much action, but there's still plenty of spots I do like, and it should be a interesting slate. But before we get into today's games, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. Let me get to my page. There we go. April 17th. Overall, yesterday was a profitable day for me still. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 in baseball. Winners with our best bet yesterday. I had the first 5. Our best bet was the full game. Under with the Yankees cashes. Pirates team total over 3.5 comes through, but the full game over 8.5 does not. Thanks a lot for nothing. Nationals. The Mets team total over 4.5 comes through. Did not go full game over because I said I didn't trust the Diamondbacks. That would have missed. So win on there with the Mets team total over. The Giants take care of business. They sweep the Guardians. They cash the minus 125 ticket. Detroit and Kansas City was postponed. Chicago White Sox apparently are allergic to sweeping teams. They lose against the Rays. The Astros fall to the Mariners. The Rockies lose to the Cubs straight up, so the run line does not come through. Over 9.5, Angels and Rangers comes through. For the 6th game in a row, the Dodger run line cashes. They beat the Cincinnati Reds in a no-sweat winner there. In the NBA, not great. 1-2, a little bit of a struggle so far in the NBA in the first round of the playoffs. I think I'm now 1-5 in round number 1 as the Hawks get blown out. And then favorites have been doing really well in the NBA playoffs, Tim. And then I back a favorite and they don't cover. The Celtics -4, a loser. I finally won one. Bulls +10 comes through. They lose by 7 to the Bucks. That was just way too many points. And then the NHL, I went 3-2. It was a profitable day there. The Panthers puck line -130 was worth every cent. They win 6-1. The Blues, they won their game. They had a casual 7-goal second period. They win that game 8-3 over the Predators. The Wild can't cover a puck line versus as a -270 favorite against the Baby Sharks, so I lose that. The Islanders don't come through as a big underdog. They were up 2-1, and then they lose 4-2. And then the over in Columbus and Anaheim was probably one of my easiest winners last night. So overall, I believe it was a 1.5 unit profitable day. I don't have the exact numbers here. It was profitable, and we move on to today.
Yeah, it was not a profitable day for me. I mean, I did well in baseball, 3-1-1. Got a push on that Washington over. The Mets over wasn't close, and then I in LA and the over the under in the Yankees. So all those hit, which was nice. So 3-1-1 day there, but could not hit an NBA play for the life of me. I had Atlanta and they get blown out. I had the Celtics. They were up 15 going into the 4th, and they blew it. Whatever. It happens. They only win by 1. And then the Pelicans, nice little dick tease there as they were getting blown out most of the game. Caught back up in the 3rd quarter, thinking, it was like a very back and forth, anywhere from 8 to 15-point game in the 4th quarter. I have +10.5. They lose by 11, and I go 0-3 in the NBA. So rough day yesterday.
As Tim freezes once again.
Okay, why do I keep freezing? This is so annoying. But yeah, hopefully it gets better today.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll head over to the chat and then we'll get into today's slate.
Yeah. Your 9-team parlay got killed by the Bucks over, didn't hit, and the Suns over didn't hit. I was kind of leaning unders in the Suns game just because I didn't know what the Pelicans were going to be able to do. Morning, Twins. Good morning, Omar. Sold my 5-pack. Blue Jays, Yankees. Ha, Yankees. Told you, don't trust the Yankees. Giants, yes. Mets, yes. Panthers, yes. There you go. Except for you. You added the Yankees in there. Baltimore owns the Yankees. Let's run it. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning. Minnesota money line. Yes. Boston money line and the over. We'll go over that game
in just a second.
God, you know what? I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna just restart my computer or something. You go over this, and I'll be back as soon as I can. I like the Twins though in this game. So if I don't come back for this game, Twins. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I can break this game down for a few minutes. We have the Minnesota Twins. They're at the Boston Red Sox in this matchup. We have the Red Sox as minus 145 favorites. Total 8.5 in this game. Your starting pitchers are Dylan Bundy to this game. As I'm waiting for these stats to load, there we go. He went 4 1/3 innings pitched, gave up 3 earned runs on 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk in his first start against Detroit in Detroit. And on the other side, actually, who do you call it, had an actual competent first start. Dylan Bundy actually didn't look terrible. He gave up 1 hit, struck out 2, walked 1 in 5 innings pitched against Seattle. So he actually looked pretty good. His walks were down. He only gave up 1 hit. He only struck out 2. But this game is an early game here. And as crazy as this sounds, I'm going to look to back Dylan Bundy here in this spot. It's more that I like the bats against Rich Hill than actual Dylan Bundy. I think still Dylan Bundy's a bum, and he's going to prove that throughout the season. But looking at, we do have confirmed lineups, by the way, on this game. Polanco, Correa, Urshela, Garlic, Sanchez, Larnick, Sano, Jeffers, and Celestino. And on the Boston side, it's Hernandez, Devers, Bogarts, Martinez, Verdugo, Arroyo, Shaw, Velasquez, and Bradley. So I just think in the beginning of the game here, we're going to have Rich Hill get hit up a little bit against a righty-dominated lineup and 1 lefty confirmed in that Twins lineup. I think they're going to be able to hit him pretty well. So I'm gonna go run with the Minnesota Twins here, plus 110 in the first 5 innings.
All right, I'm back. Hopefully this works. I restarted my computer, so maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, or I'm gonna just freeze every little while. But yeah, I like Minnesota in this matchup. It's more of I like Dylan Bundy over Rich Hill. But I know a lot of people are going to see these two pitchers and go, I want to go over. I feel like this is going to be a lower scoring under game. And it's crazy to say, but this is an 11 a.m. game. And normally during early games, they get off to a little bit of a sluggish start. And I could definitely see that between these two teams. I mean, we've seen what these two teams have done in terms of offense the last couple of games where I had overs. And Boston wins 4-0, or last game was 8-1. Still, it didn't hit over that. It didn't hit over that total, right?
Which was 9.5, yeah.
It pushed yesterday. Went under the day before. The other day was 8-4. Whatever. I feel like I could see this one as a 4-2 type game. I like Minnesota. I think they get the job done today versus the Red Sox. 6 likes. There you go. Smash if you can. There you go. Supness. There we go. Speaking of Supness, he hit a nice parlay yesterday. What was the hold on, I'm pulling up your parlay, Lex, because I want to give you props on it.
And I'll touch on this real quick. I forgot to type in the -3.5 part for that. So it's Carolina -3.5 at plus 310.
Got it. Lex hit a little bit of a 10-teamer. It was a small little 10-teamer parlay. $50 to win 1,900. He hit on Pelicans plus 15. Luckily, he had that 15. He took team total over with the Sabres, team total over with the Wild, team total over with the Islanders. Michael Brantley to get a hit, Freeman to get a hit, Bulls plus 16.5, Blues team total over, Columbus team total over, and the Padres on the money line. And he hit it. So good job, dude. Congrats. And let's get it. Just figure I'd give him his props. No Red Sox today. We're going Dylan Bundy and the Boston Red Sox. You guys like Dallas
on the money line? Which Dallas are you guys talking about? Are you talking Stars? Are you talking Mavericks? You got to be a little more specific.
I need Mavericks. Good morning. Someone needs coffee. No, I just woke up about 20 minutes ago, so it's fine. When Nick does hockey, we'll put the hockey before NBA. When Nick does hockey, I'll go downstairs and make myself a tea. First 5 under 5. I get to see that. Morning, boys. Morning, Sam. All right, Nick. Let's keep rolling through these games.
Yeah, we have the Cleveland Guardians. They're hosting the Chicago White Sox in this game. Guardians are -125 home favorites. It's listed to be. Oh wait, they just took this game off the book. I think they're finally switching this because this was supposed to be Tristan McKenzie, but I've seen the listed pitcher for the books was Tristan McKenzie. I'm thinking it's going to be Shane Bieber, though, in this matchup here, and this is going to be a no-action play for me, or this is going to be a play I'm going to have to rebet because I think it is going to be Shane Bieber. But we get – I don't know who the starting pitcher is. We're going to go with Shane Bieber because that's where all the sites are saying. And Dallas Keuchel is your pitching matchup here. We're projected around 60% rain in this game, so tread lightly with this game in general. This game may be postponed. When you break this game down, I'm probably going to look to see if it is or not. What's your thoughts on this one? I want to see if we have any news on this game.
Yeah, it'd kind of be a lean towards an under, and lean towards Cleveland. Cleveland's line has moved, so it's up to a -125 now. I like Shane Bieber. I think he's a solid pitcher. I think no decisions because Cleveland can't do anything for him. The Chicago White Sox are coming off of a battling series versus the Rays. Wow, my brain just does not want to work today. Where they got absolutely beat last night. I think they try to fix their pitching a little bit. And if this game plays, I like the under. But I don't think this game's going to play.
Yeah, I'm on the first 5 under in this game, but I might have to rebet it. So I'll probably put out a community post because if it's going to be Shane Bieber, I'm going to have to rebet it because the first 5s, you have to list your both pitchers are automatically listed. I can't just list action when it comes to that. And I just got pay money back for that one game because I just got a unit back in my account. So it's either they postponed it or they're finally switching the pitcher because it's not letting. Or I just got my unit back for that game. So we'll keep an eye on that for one. I don't see any news on Twitter for the Chicago White Sox here, and their game being postponed. So it's probably them just switching the pitcher.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would be thinking that they would be doing. I'm on the ESPN page and nothing says about a postponement or anything yet, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know if what do you call it? If they put the game on the book back on the book for me.
Fair enough. I need Red Sox to hit my $1 million. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. Lex, what you got for a parlay going today? I believe he has.
I don't know
He
what
said
he got.
20 leg parlay.
Oh boy.
$100 to win 2.3 million. What? Lex, come on, what are you doing? Yeah, he's got Red Sox in there. All right, that's a loser. Well, whatever. Laughing, yeah. Nick, enroll Tim in ECU if he's going to keep coming on like this. What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry that my brain's a little tired. My bad. We'll keep on rolling, Nick.
Yeah, Tim, you got to be perfect here. Perfect.
My bad.
But we have the Arizona Diamondbacks at the Washington Nationals in this next one here. The Nationals are on minus 140 favorites. Total of 8 in this game. Looking at it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Are we having one of these? No.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, I like this game from a betting perspective. We have Josiah Gray and Madison Bumgardner as your two pitchers. Bumgardner coming into this game 0-0, 2.25 ERA, 1.50 WHIP. He's had 2 appearances so far in his first appearance. In his first appearance, he went 3 innings, gave up 1 earned run on 1 hit, struck out 2, and walked 4. In his second appearance, he went 5 innings, only gave up 1 earned run on 5 hits, struck out 2, and walked 2. So he's limited both his opponents to 1 run each in his. So he's given up 2 runs in 8 innings pitched. Josiah Gray on the other side, he's gone twice already as well. In his first appearance, he gave up 4 earned runs on 8 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks against the Mets. His second appearance against the Braves, much better performance. Struck out 5, did walk 3 though. No earned runs on 1 hit in 5 innings pitched. So this is a matchup here where, and then when we look at what this Arizona lineup has done, and I need to get up the lineup here for the Diamondbacks with their batting averages as well, because I think Seth Beer has the best batting average on that team, and he was hitting like 2-something. Let's take a look what these because this is pretty pitiful when you look at the. They're not giving.
Seth Beer's batting average is 381 this year.
Yeah, but everybody else's is a sub 180.
Yes, everybody else sucks.
So this one is actually pretty interesting for me. I took a first 5 under in this game, actually. Granted, there is 87% chance of rain in this one, so we most likely won't get this game. But if there is a game today, I took the first 5 under 4.5. I got it at minus 125. I think that both these teams are going to. I think the Diamondbacks are going to continue to struggle to hit. I don't think they scored any runs in the first 5 innings against the Mets during this series. So for first 5 under for the Diamondbacks and the Nationals for me.
Yeah, I would kind of lean Washington in this game, and if anything, it would have to be a run line. I like Josiah Gray over Madison Bumgardner. This Arizona team is coming off of 3 games against the Mets where they scored nothing yesterday, 3 and 3. But granted, the first game with the 3, most of that was in garbage time after 10-1. So I'm not sure if we really count most of that. They came off of a decent series versus. Oh, they came off of a 2-game series against Houston where they won 1-1. No, this is a spot. I'm not high on Madison Bumgardner. He's getting a little bit older. Josiah Gray is kind of like the future for Washington. I think he has a solid game today. It would be a lean towards Washington, but you're going to have to grab it on the run line, if anything. So Washington run line would be the play that I would give out for this game. But because it's got 87% chance of rain, I chose to just stay away from this one because I don't like betting on baseball is tough enough, but betting on baseball when there's weather involved is very difficult. So I'm passing on that game.
Fair enough.
Nationals money line in the over 8. I would be careful with the over because A, Arizona's not hitting, and B, it's going to rain. So careful. It was a joke. I got you. You really like the Nationals pitcher? I think he could have a solid year. Tim, you've been keeping up with the CSGO major qualifiers going on. No, I have not. I'll look into them a little bit, but I'll wait until the next big event, which I don't know when it is. When's the actual major? That's a good question. Oh wow, Heroic and Navi are 1-1 right now. Anyway, sorry. We'll go ahead and jump into this game where I know me and Nick are going to have a little bit of contradicting opinions.
Yeah, we have San Francisco Giants. They're at the New York Mets, but with the total, it feels like more like the New York Islanders. Minus 125 for the Mets. Total is 6.5 in this game. And the first thing that caught my attention with this one, Alex Cobb and Taylor Mcgill is your pitching matchup for this game. First thing that caught my attention was this 6.5 total. And immediate thought was over. And then I looked a little deeper into this game and I thought, not so fast. There's a reason why this line's at a 6.5. For starters, I looked at it in the last, I want to say 6 games for the Mets. They've given up 1 run in the first 5 innings. Not 1 run per game, 1 run in the first 5 innings. The Mets have given up in the last 6 games. And I believe that carries all the way back to, I know they gave 1 up against the Nationals 7 games ago. But in their 2 series against the Phillies and the Diamondbacks, 1 earned run in the first 5 innings. And then we look at Taylor Mcgill, who has looked absolutely awesome during the beginning of the season. 5 innings pitched in his first start. No one runs on 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Philly, he went 5 1/3 innings pitched. No one runs, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. Once again, no walks. This guy is control. He has good control. He hasn't walked a batter, and there's a reason why this guy's ERA is at a 0 right now. And on the other side, Alex Cobb is someone I do trust as well. In his first start, he went 5 innings. He gave up 2 earned runs on 4 hits, struck out 10 Padres on 2 walks. He got the win in that game. And I think that this is a nice low-scoring game in this one. And if you want to follow that trend a little bit with the New York Mets here, you can look at taking a stab with the San Francisco Giants team first 5 team total under a half a run at plus 210. I think we could see something similar to that today. I took the first 5 under 3.5 in this spot. And I know that seems super low, but it's low for a reason. And I'm seeing plenty of money come in on the over, and this line actually opened up at a 7 and moved to a 6.5. So I think that this is a low scoring game.
I'm going to bet overs, whatever 6.5s. I don't care. Because it only takes a bad inning in order to all of a sudden you get 3 runs in an inning on, hey, maybe a walk, a base hit, and then a couple a couple of errors or a walk. Or it doesn't take much to get a couple of runs across. And all of a sudden, if you get 3 runs in, say, the second inning, you're saying to me that these 2 teams can't score 3 runs each tomorrow or today? No. Taylor McGill's had a good start to the year. Yes. 10 innings of no runs and what does he have? Like 6 hits, 11 strikeouts, no walks. Yeah, he's doing fantastic. That was against frickin' Washington and Philadelphia. I know Philadelphia is a solid team, but they were struggling to hit for a while. Philadelphia just lost 3 out of 4 to Miami. This San Francisco team has been actually halfway decent with hitting. I think that Taylor McGill gets hit a little bit. And I think that the Mets in their pretty much lefty-dominated lineup today is going to be able to take advantage of Alex Cobb. McNeil, left-hander. Marte's righty, whatever. Lindor, switch. Alonso, doesn't matter. He'll hit everything. Escobar, switch. Cano, left. Smith, left. Janikowski, left. James McCann, who bats right. So you got 6 guys in that Mets order that's going to hit lefty.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get 5 guys, including the top 4 in the Giants batting order that are going to hit lefty as well. These are 2 more lefty-dominated lineups. I like the over in this one. I feel like they're going to be able to get, at 6.5. That is a ridiculously low number. I could definitely see a 3-3 game, and in that case, it's going to go over. So taking the over 6.5 between the Mets and the Giants.
And one more thing, Tim. The rotation for the Mets has an MLB best 1.07 ERA. In 50 and a third innings pitched, Mets starters have given up 6 runs.
That's fantastic. I feel like this Giants offense is one of the better ones that we've been seeing so far. So
I really don't think so.
Oh, compared to Washington and Arizona? Yeah, I think
and
so.
Philly?
Philly struggled against the Mets. That's a different story. What's up, guys? What's up? Have you been looking at college baseball, Tim? No, I have not. I really haven't. I'm sorry. Any Nerfies you like? Nope. We don't bet Nerfies. There are odds boost on DK for 3 parlayed. Mets, Oakland, D-backs. I would go Yerfie and Mets. I think there's gonna be runs. As crazy as that sounds, I think I would go Yerfie. Oakland game. I would like a run in the Yerfie in Oakland game, and then Diamondbacks. I don't. If that game gets played, we'll see. But no, we don't do Nerfies. Mets Nerfie. No. Hey Dick, you're taking notes. You asked me about parlay. I mean, my hopes and dreams. I got you, Lex. I got you. Mike Glennon. Anyways, we'll go ahead and keep moving on. We get this beauty of a matchup that I actually really like.
Yeah, and by the way, the line just came out for it, and I'm rebetting it now. Unfortunately, the line did go down, but I understand. Or the only thing that changed actually with that game was the juice on it. It's minus 120 now rather than minus 115, and that's because it's Shane Bieber and not Trish McKenzie. First 5 under 4 minus 120 with the White Sox and the Guardians for me.
Sounds good, Nick.
Brewers are hosting the Pittsburgh Pirates in this next matchup here. Minus 175 with the Brewers, total 8.5 in this game. Let's see the matchup we're getting here. We're getting Eric Lauer, Zach Thompson. And projected lineups here. Nothing confirmed, obviously. Hayes, Reynolds, Chavez, Suzuko, Castillo, Newman, Mrazek, Perez, and Tucker. For the Pirates, Wong, Adames, Yelich, McCutchen, Tellez, Renfroe, Narvaez, Kane, and Peterson. For the Brewers, for me, this is a lean towards a first 5 under, I think. I just don't trust these. I don't trust Pirates pitching, but I mean, I don't trust the Brewers hitting, so I guess that can kind of balance that out there. I actually kind of lean towards the Pirates in this matchup here. Eric Lauer did not look good in his first matchup, his first appearance. He got a no decision. He went 4 1/3 innings pitched, gave up 3 earned runs on 4 on 3 hits, struck out 5, walked 2. He didn't look the greatest. I mean, I would lean towards the Pirates and lean towards the first 5 under in this game. I did not get to it, though.
I got to it. Give me the Pirates. I like Zach Thompson. I liked him last year in Miami. I like him again this year. I think he's going to have a solid year. We saw him pitch pretty well last year with the Marlins, 75 innings, 27 earned runs. So he had about a 3.24 ERA and a 3-7 record because he didn't get run support, 66 strikeouts. I like Zach Thompson. I think he's going to have a good year against Milwaukee, which I don't know if you are looking at the standings at all. Pittsburgh's ahead of Milwaukee by half a game. Anyways, I like this. I like this Pittsburgh team today at least. I think they can get the job done. Maybe even look at some home run props with like Brian Hayes. Could be an interesting spot. I'm not high on Eric Lauer, and I'm getting a nice plus price tag. I believe it's at a. What am I looking at? Plus 160 something, plus 150 something. That's right. I had my book up, but it went away because of I had to restart my computer. Plus 144 with the Pirates. I like it. That's what I want to go after. Give me the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line today. It's gonna be one of my couple dogs that I like.
I don't hate it.
First 5 under in Boston. Yeah, I could see it. I could see that. I call anyone with names Richard Dick. That is fair. 100% Pirates for the win and the world. Love it. Love it, Lex. Fade Brewers and Phillies until otherwise noted. I love fading the Phillies.
I'm mad
I love the fact that the Phillies suck to start off the year. That's it. Because they had such high hopes and they looked so good against Oakland and then against everybody else. So, love to see it. I like this match. No, I don't really like this matchup.
Yeah, this one's got my attention a little bit, and I might add this on later in the day because the total just came out not too long ago. The Tampa Bay Rays are at the Chicago Cubs in this one here. The Rays are minus 145 road favorites, a total of 8. We have Shane McClanahan and Kyle Hendricks, your pitching matchup for this one here. McClanahan in his first start, he's had 2 starts, my bad. And in his first start, he went 4 1/3, gave up no earned runs on 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. In his second start against Oakland, he went 4 2/3, 3 strikeouts, 2 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, or 2 hits, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. Wow. All right. And on the other side, Hendricks is giving up a decent chunk. He's gone 2 starts. His first start was at home, and he pitched really well. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 1 earned run on 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. He does struggle with the walks. And Pittsburgh, in his second start, 3 2/3 innings pitched, 6 earned runs, 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks for him against the Pirates. I'm going to lean towards an under in this game, though. I like Hendricks at home, and I like Shane McClanahan a lot. And I think that these are 2 teams that also we have Chicago coming in off of a Coors series. And generally, we see teams struggle offensively in that first game back away from Coors Field because they got to adjust back to normal baseball hitting. But yeah, I'm gonna lean towards a first 5 under, which you can get, I think, a 4 at minus 125 right now. I may add that on later in the day, but for right now, it's just a lean.
That's fair. I'm not interested in this game. This is one of the ones I kind of left off. Because as much as I really like Kyle Hendricks, and he kind of wet the bed last time against Pittsburgh. Sorry. I can't back Chicago after they come back from Colorado. It just doesn't work. I would lean towards Tampa Bay, but they're such a big favorite that you'd have to kind of run line it. They're only 145.
145. That's not bad.
But I would kind of want to go towards the plus 115 run line rather than grabbing them on the margin. So it would be leaning towards that Tampa Bay side. I like McClanahan. I think he's going to have a strong year. It would be a lean towards Tampa Bay, though, if anything.
Yeah, for me, it's a lean towards the Cubbies. I don't really trust Tampa Bay as a road favorite right now, to be completely honest.
That's fair. That's fair. By the way, MLB Power Rankings, first Power Rankings of the regular season came out. Number 1, the Dodgers. Shock. For some reason, they still have the Blue Jays at number 2. I think that's kind of crazy. White Sox, Astros, and to round out the top 10, the Mets.
Top 5.
Hey, they actually gave respect to him. That's nice. I have a feature on Philadelphia, so they're upsetting me. I'm a Mets fan, so this is beautiful. Cubs first 5 run line. I can't get behind the Cubs on their first game home from Coors, so I'm gonna say no to that one. Well,
we'll move on to the next matchup here. The LA Angels are at the Houston Astros in this next matchup. The Astros minus 160 home favorites, a total of 9 in this spot. Michael Lorenzen and Luis Garcia is your pitching matchup here. Michael Lorenzen in his first game pitched really well against Miami. He went 6 innings, gave up 1 earned run on 2 hits, struck out 7 batters, didn't walk any, which was nice. He's off to a solid start after struggling the last few years in Cincinnati. And then on the other side, we have Luis Garcia, which is the number 5 starter for Houston, but he's a solid number 5. He went 4 innings in his last start. He gave up no earned runs on 2 hits, struck out 1 and walked 2. I kind of like both these pitchers. I like the way that they started off the season well, and I think they could potentially carry that over into this game. And I think these lineups get a little bit too much love sometimes. Projected lineups here: Ohtani, Ward, Walsh, Rendon, Adele, Marsh, Stassi, Wade, and Velasquez. Yes, I did not skip over Mike Trout. He's not available for this game, most likely, because he got hit by a pitch on his hand, and I don't know what's going on with him. He may be out for a little bit. And then on the other side, Altuve, Brantley, Bregman, Alvarez, Gurriel, Tucker, McCormick, Pena, and Maldonado. I like both these pitchers here, and I know I've probably sound repetitive for most of my plays today, but I'm on another first 5 under in this game. First 5 under 5 around minus 120. I think we see a lower scoring game in this one. I think this is a sleepy Monday, and we see some low scoring baseball. So give me the first 5 under 5 with LA and Houston here. I think this is a game where we can see both these pitchers have nice starts.
Yeah, you could take a total. I'll take a side, and I'm going right back to another dog. Give me the Angels. Michael Lorenzen looked really good his first time out. He had 1 run he allowed out. 1 run, 2 hits in 6 innings. That 1 run was a bomb. So, I mean, I can't really – it happens. 7 strikeouts. Had a really good game against the Miami Marlins. Granted, Miami's not as good of an offensive team, but I'm not going to take that one away from him. Garcia pitched 1 game, 4 innings. 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, and that was against Arizona. I feel like this Angels team is 100% better than Arizona's offense. Obviously, I think that the Angels can tag them up. I think that the Angels can tag up Garcia for a little bit, and I'm getting a nice plus 140 something price tag on the Angels. Plus 128. I like it. So, Angels, money line. That's what I'm looking for this game.
That's fair. Fair.
Keep on rolling, too. Speaking of the Phillies.
Yeah, Philadelphia Phillies are at the Colorado Rockies in this next matchup here. We have the Phillies as minus 165 road favorites in Colorado, a total of 11 in this game. Good old Coors Field, we get those totals of 11. Chad Kuhl and Aaron Nola is your starting pitching matchup. Aaron Nola He's gone 2 starts. He's 1-1 this year with a 6.75 ERA, 1.07 WHIP. He has 12 strikeouts on the year. In his last start, he went 3 1/3 innings pitch, gave up 3 earned runs on 3 hits, struck out 5 and walked 3 against the Mets. In his first start, he gave up 4 earned runs on 4 hits and 6 innings pitched, struck out 7, didn't walk a batter against Oakland. On the other side, we have Chad Kuhl, which is actually off to a decent start to the season. 0-0 record, but a 2.08 ERA. He went 4 1/3 innings pitch in his first start, gave up 1 earned run on 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. That kind of does worry me a little bit here with those walk numbers, especially heading to Coors Field or pitching in Coors Field. But those numbers were in Texas, and Texas is another place that's tough to pitch, I've noticed. I would lean towards the Rockies in this game. I took a first 5 under 6 in this one. I like both these pitchers a little bit here, and I think 6 is a high number. Now, this may come back and bite me when it's 7-1 in the third inning, but I'm going to take a shot here with a Coors Field under and take under 6 in the first 5 innings here with the Phillies and the Rockies in this one.
I feel like this would be a game that you would much rather go to the full game under than the first 5. Isn't Colorado's off? Colorado's got one of the better bullpens in the league right now.
To start off the year, yeah.
To start off the year, yes, but they've looked very solid. And the Philadelphia bullpen has not looked terrible. We can give them that. They have not looked terrible for this year. Chad Kuhl, I think, is going to be able to have a solid start. Nola, hit or miss, depending on the day. I feel like under 11 could be a good spot. Am I going to bet it? No, because the weather there is actually going to be quite nice. No rain, 67 miles an hour. 67 degrees, 6 miles an hour from right to left.
67 miles an hour. Jeez.
Yeah,
the over. Or which way is it blowing? But
no. It would be a lean towards the under. As much as I'd love to jump on the Rockies money line and fade the train and fade the Phillies train, I'm not going to today. We'll see how the rest of the series comes out, but I kind of lean under in this game. So lean under. Am I going to bet it? No.
Fair enough.
We'll go ahead and move on to this next game, which we'll go ahead and play this for.
Stop it. Get some help.
That being said, our best bet is in this game. So if you guys are interested in that one, make sure you guys check out the EarleSportsBets.com website. That's where our best bet, which will be in this Baltimore Orioles and Oakland Athletics game, will be found. 2 more MLB games, Nick.
Yeah, we have the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds in this matchup here. We have the Padres as minus 175 home favorites, a total of 7.5 in this game. Pitching matchup here, Sean Manaya, Nick Lodolo in this game. Lodolo, he's a pretty I think he's going to be a decent pitcher. He was a first-round pick in the 2019 draft, so he's made it up to the majors pretty quick. He played very little in Double-A and Triple-A, and he went right up to the majors. He struggled in his first start. No surprise there. He went 4 innings pitched, gave up 5 earned runs on 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. I just chalked those up to first start nerves a little bit and moved on. Sean Manaya is someone that I do like. I think he's gotten the most innings pitched so far in baseball this year. 6 innings pitched in his last start, 7 in his first start. In his last start, he gave up 2 earned runs on 4 hits, struck out 6 and walked 2. In his first start against Arizona, he went 7 innings pitched, gave up no earned runs on no hits, 7 strikeouts and 1 walk. I like, once again, this is the last time I'm going to say this, though, a first 5 under. First 5 under 4.5 here at around minus 130. I think we see a lower scoring beginning of the game, and that's kind of where I'm going to look at this one here. I'm looking for a Nick Lodolo bounce back. This guy was a first-round pick for a reason, and Sean Manaya to take care of business here on the other side. I could see this being 1-0 at the end of 5. Give me first 5 under 4.5 with the Padres and the Reds here.
Yeah, I was looking at this game. For me, I feel like it's got to be Padres run line or nothing. Cincinnati is coming off of getting 4-game run line swept by the Dodgers. They're
But it's
2-8.
definitely a lead towards San Diego for me.
They're 2-8. They won the first game of the year. They won the last game of that 4-game series with Atlanta. Since then, I've lost 2 to Cleveland and 4 to LA. Not to mention every single. No, actually no. Their last 6 losses have all been by the run line. And the closest game that they've had since beating Atlanta was that 3-1 game against the Dodgers. So this is a Cincinnati Reds team that after that first series, I thought, ooh, maybe this team could be sneaky good. And then we kind of saw them fall off, and now they're 2-8 and statistically have the worst record in baseball. I know it's early, but it would be a lean towards San Diego run line, but I didn't get involved in this game.
It's totally fair.
Orioles under our best bets in that game, but we'll see. I know one of y'all like the Mets. We're both Mets fans, but I like the Giants to win today. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize for.
I like the total better than the side.
I like the over. I think as long as there's runs, I don't care. Padres, Nerfy. I don't do Nerfies.
Me neither.
Sorry. Love the Padres run line. Yes. It'd have to be leaning towards that. What happened in Nashville? They got outscored 8-3, right?
They got their ass kicked is what happened.
You like the Reds on this spot? I don't know. I can't trust a team that's lost 6 straight and all of them to the run line. So maybe when they win a game, I could look at them again. But for that one, no. Final MLB game, Nick.
Yeah, the Dodgers are at the Braves in this one here. The Dodgers are minus 210 home favorites, a total of 8.5 in this game. The pitching matchup here, Huascar Ynoa and Clayton Kershaw. Ynoa coming on off of a terrible start in his first one. He gave up 5 earned runs. Actually, 5 earned runs on 7 hits and 3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks against Washington, which is not a great offense. And then Clayton Kershaw had a decent start in his first appearance against Minnesota. He went 7 innings pitched. He gave up no earned runs, no hits, no walks, 13 strikeouts, 7 perfect innings. And I've cashed with this team the last 6 games. They've cashed the run line 6 straight games. I think I've been on the run line 5 of those games, and the one I wasn't on, I was on the Dodger run line, which hit, or the Dodger team total, which hit. And I'm going right back to it today. I'm sorry if this is repetitive. I'm sorry if this is boring. I don't care. It's making me money, so I'm not going to stop. Give me the Dodgers on the run line here. I got it at even money. I trust Clayton Kershaw more than I trust Huascar Ynoa. And once again, this is a spot here where the Dodgers lineup is the best in baseball. Betts, Freeman, Turner, Smith, Bellinger, Taylor, Rios, and Lux are your projected lineup for today. Give me the Dodgers to take care of business against an overrated Braves team this year. So give me the Dodgers on the run line.
Yeah, I just chose to stay away from this game. As much as I don't like seeing the Dodgers win, seeing the Braves lose might just be worth it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not on this game. Have I missed out on a bunch of money because I'm not laying Dodger run line every single day? Yeah, probably. But I'm not interested in doing that. It's fine. Over the long run, I feel like I can find my spots to fade the Dodgers and it will work out. Am I doing it with Atlanta in LA? No, not even close. Come to the dark side. Don't worry. I won't tell like you did a Nerfie. I'm not doing Nerfies. I don't need the instant gratification of a degenerate play. I'm good. Doing a Nerfie sounds illegal for some reason. I feel that. That's kind of funny.
Hey, kid, you want to do a Nerfie?
Hey, you want to do a Nerfie with me? Come on. They're nice. No kidding. Boston money line again. No. I'm on the Twins. And that game's already started. Guy on first, 1 out, 0-2 count on Gio Urshela. Anyways, Nick, we go from the MLB. We're going to head over to the NBA. We get 3 playoff games there.
Yeah, Toronto Raptors are at the Philadelphia 76ers for this matchup here. The Sixers are 7.5 point home favorites in this one here. We're seeing a total of 216 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I'm on the Raptors. I just feel like the 7 points is just a tad too much. I know what we just saw in the first game, and everybody's going to see that and be like, "Oh, well, you saw a blowout, this, that, and the other." That makes me like the Toronto Raptors even more, that they got blown out the first game.
Yes.
I will say Scotty Barnes is going to be out in game 2, which is going to be a little bit rough. Gary Trent Jr. won't participate in practice in the shoot-around and remains doubtful for the Monday show, the Monday game. And then Thaddeus Young is also doubtful, so Toronto's kind of beat up at this point. I don't care. I want to go right back to Toronto. I think that I'm grabbing them plus the points, and I'm going to sprinkle the money line. I think that they keep this claim close at the bare minimum. So I got them at plus 7.5. I think we can. I think this game ends up being like a 4-point game. So give me the Raptors.
Yeah, I'm on the same page here. I'm trying to see what the what last game was for the Raptors. I know they lost that last game, but they didn't
131
cover
to 111.
They didn't cover the spread by they lost against the spread by 15.5 points. And that falls into a system I'm trying during the NBA playoffs here, Tim. And I'm going to be blindly betting these because this is a system I think that's been hitting at, I believe, 55 or 56% since like 1990 or something like that. I saw someone put out stats like this, and I'm following a little bit of a system here. When teams lose against the spread by 12 or more points, I'm going to back them in the next game. And that does apply to a couple teams, one today and one tomorrow, which means, I'm probably going to Memphis tomorrow because Minnesota covered the spread at 19.5 in their game. And with Philly covering by 15.5 in their first game, I'm going to look to back Toronto in this one because I think you're going to get a nice buy low spot here with the Raptors. This was a 4.5 in the first game and a blowout win. All of a sudden, the line moves 3 points. Yes, I understand they lost Scotty Barnes, but is that really worth 3 points? I don't think so. So give me the Raptors here at 7.5.
Yeah, I could definitely see some value with it now. I know that Toronto's going to be beat up. I think that makes me like them even more. No Scotty Barnes for the Raptors today. That is correct. I don't care. The big thing is, I don't think, because last game we got a humongous game from Tyrese Maxey.
That's a home run. That should be a home run for the Twins.
All right, I'm
sorry. I'm looking at the game right now, and they're showing a replay. That should be a home run. That hit the top of the wall.
Are they going to?
That should be 2-0 Twins.
Anyways, no Scotty Barnes. I think that's fine. On-field delay. Yeah, they're going to review it. Okay. Dodger game is a great SGP. Same game parlay for Dodger batters, hits, and bases.
Absolutely.
Why not?
You can talk me on any of those guys to get a hit.
There you go. What up, guys? What's up, Eric? Grab the Sixers here, guys. Lots of players supposed to be out. I see value in grabbing the Raptors, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, Kaepernick got the right idea here. Red Sox. It's a biased bet. Sixers, no. Did they actually roll it a home run? Oh,
home run, 2-0 Twins. Let's go.
Bam.
Good start to the day.
Beautiful. All right. We'll go ahead and jump to the next game, Nick.
Yes. We have the Dallas Mavericks hosting the Utah Jazz. The Jazz are 5.5-point road favorites, a total of 206 in this game. What's your thoughts on this one here? I have a play on this one. I have a play on all three of them. These games today, which I usually don't do, but I like these games. So what's your thoughts on this one?
I'm going right back to Dallas. I think it's a good spot. I know Luka's still doubtful for today's game, so he's probably not going to play. But whenever I can get a 5.5, and Dallas is at home. I know they lost last game. I know it wasn't pretty. Well, if you got the absolute last line at 6.5, I feel like it's a good spot. They would have covered yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever they played. I think that Dallas can win this game. Straight up. Luka will probably be back for game 3, which hopefully will work out nicely for him. But I think this is a value spot. Anytime I can get a team that's the better – Dallas is the better team. I know they're without Luka, but Dallas is the better team between them and Utah. And when I can get them at plus points at home, I don't think Luka's worth that many points. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Dallas Mavericks again at plus 5.5.
I like it. I'm on the same page here. I got the Dallas Mavericks at 5.5. I bet them last game, and I'm frustrated that I got a bad line, and it cost me the win there. Because I got 5 when you could have gotten, I think, 6 that morning. I bet the game early, and that really pissed me off that they didn't cover that.
No sweat.
But I'm going right back to them today, and I can only imagine the line we're going to get when Mavericks are on the road in this series. I think that's probably going to be, a 9? If it's 5.5 for Utah on the road, it should be, a 9.5 when they're at home. So I think we're going to get some nice value there with the Mavericks on the road as well when they head into Utah. But yeah, I'm gonna take the plus 5.5.
I like it. You're from Boston. Hell no. No, I know he was commenting on something else. Although, if only it took every batter yesterday in Padres to record a hit and base in the same game, it would have been nice. Did they actually do that?
That's kind of crazy.
Not from Boston. I love the Red Sox. Carolina doesn't have a baseball team.
Yeah, they don't.
Fair.
No, they have the Durham Bulls.
Yeah, you get the Durham Bulls. Come on. Yeah, over 206 in the Jazz game. I don't see that. I could see another game where it's the first one to 95 wins. You got over 206. I don't like over. I don't like the over. It would be a lean towards the under. Did I bet it? No. Jazz, first half, money line. I guess. I feel like it could be close at halftime, though. But we'll see. Under Mavs again, it would be a lean towards the under. Salt Lake City has been great for the home team. Yes. But they're not in Salt Lake City. All right, Nick, final game of the night.
Yeah, the Denver Nuggets are at the Golden State Warriors in this one here. The Warriors are 7-point home favorites, a total of 224. The Nuggets almost fell into the one system play here. They didn't cover by 9.5 in their last game. So they didn't come particularly close to covering. But I'm going to go right back to them today. I'm on all 3 underdogs, so hopefully we don't have the National Blowout Association today like we have the first 2 days. Because I think we have some live underdogs here in the NBA to tie up some series. And I think the Denver Nuggets are very live to do that as well. No, I didn't sprinkle any money lines with any of these, though. No. This is just taking the points and moving on. So I'm going to take the Nuggets here. I don't think they get blown out back-to-back games. And I think they at least keep this close. So give me the plus 7 here with Denver in the spot.
Well, I was trying to pull up the stats from last game, but ESPN had an ad that I could not find and get rid of. So let's see if I can go ahead and do that again. Because there was some numbers from last game that I wanted to bring up. It's one of the main reasons why the Nuggets kind of fell apart. Box score. The Denver Nuggets shot 46% from the field when the Warriors shot 52. You got 16 for 35 from the 3-point line for the Golden State Warriors. You're not going to win when they hit 16 3-pointers. Jokic, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. So he had a solid game. Barton had 24. Other than that, everybody else was non-existent. Gordon, 8. Green, 8. Green, 7. Morris, 10. Off the bench, Bones, 10. You got to get more scoring off your bench. And that's where Denver kind of fell apart, was that second and third quarter when the guys were on the bench. That's kind of where the thing the bench was on the court. That's where it kind of got spread out. I think Denver keeps this game competitive. Do I think they win the game straight up? No. But I do like Denver to at least cover the 7-point spread. I don't think they get blown out again. So taking the Nuggets +7, maybe a sprinkle on some props with Jokic, because he's going to have to run the show in order to do it. Nuggets did get a little slightly positive news that Porter Jr. is not ruling out the possibility of returning the series, which could be nice. Could be an extra little piece. Unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing Murray throughout the entire playoffs. But if we get Porter, I think it could be a decent spot. But they need an extra piece in order to do it. They need to, and then the Nuggets also need to slow down Jordan Poole. You can't let him shoot a bunch of threes and stuff. So
yeah,
I think Denver comes into this game, plays a little bit more defensive, and I think they're able to at least bare minimum cover. I'm taking all 3 dogs.
Yep, same here.
This Denver series should be good. I'm rocking with the +7 here. And then once this gets back to Denver, I think Denver could take the 2 in Denver. I think that's a great spot. Also, a side to look at, same game parlay in NBA. Same for some ASAP Mula. Favorite against the spread, first quarter. Favorites against the spread, first half. Dog against the spread. That is way too much. Nuggets +7. Faded them game 1. This one will be a good one. Yes. Raptors +7 will do the job. They won't win, but the spread will help them out. Yes, because it was a 4.5 for the first game.
You're telling me Scotty Barnes is worth 3?
You're telling me Scotty Barnes is worth 3 points?
No. LeBron's not even worth 3 points in my opinion. Like, there's no reason why Barnes is worth 3 points. That's way too many.
Yes.
And they didn't cover by big margin. So this is one of those teams I was looking to back the second game, and they're one of the 2 teams that didn't cover by 12.5 or more. So
there you go. All right, Nick, you get some hockey to look at now. We'll start you off with the Calgary Flames. They're -290 in Chicago, taking on the Blackhawks. 6.5 is your total. You got 6 games today. Let's hear the first one.
Yeah, this was I want to say a 6 last night. And now, the easy play, this was a 6 last night. So let me adjust that real quick to a 6.5 number. Even though that's changing absolutely nothing the way I'm betting this game, because I have the Flames team total over 6, or the Flames team total over 3.5. I got it at -150. And this is a spot here where this is a Blackhawks team that gives up a lot of goals, plain and simple. And this is granted, keep in mind, this is a Flames team coming in off of a super close game where they had to play the Coyotes and win 9-1. This Flames team has been scoring now. They only put up 1 against Vegas, but previous to that, they had put up at least 3 goals. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their last 7 games, at least 3 expected goals. In 8 of their last 10. So this is a team that's putting up goals, and we're seeing the Blackhawks give up goals. They've given up at least 3 in 9 of their last 10 games. They've lost 8 of their last 9. They've gone over the total of 6.5 in 8 of their last 10, even though their expected goal numbers are trending way under. For me, I can see this being a 4-3 game, so I don't want to mess with the Flames puck line. I just took the team total over 3.5. I think they get 4 goals.
I like it. All right. Sounds good. Back to the chat. Well, technically, Scotty Barnes is the most versatile defender in the league and has a win share of 6.6 based on advanced metrics. Cool. I don't think he's a rookie. He's not worth 3. I don't think anybody's worth a 3-point flip. So.
No.
Maybe
That's
Giannis.
It's just an
Maybe
overreaction. Giannis and Jokic.
Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid would be the only three that I would really consider to have that big of a switch. Maybe Tatum. Other than that, I don't see any players worth that much.
Yeah, you have
the
to
Capitals
be a top player.
are in Colorado take on the Avalanche. Avalanche at minus 200, total is 6. Keep it firing away.
Yeah, and we've noticed with this Washington team that this has been an over machine team. They've gone over in 3 straight and 4 of their last 5 games. But with that being said, this is a 7. I typed this in wrong. I think I might have typed in 6.5, and this line has moved to a 7. And I took the under 7 in this game. When we look at the expected goal numbers for both these teams, 8 of the last 10 have gone under 7 for Colorado, and 6 of the last 10 have gone under 7 for Washington. So these are 2 teams where I can see this being a playoff style hockey game and finish 4-2, and we can still cash an under in this game. So I'm going to go under 7 here with these 2 teams. I know people don't like taking unders, and I have a couple unders on today's slate for hockey. But this is a spot here where I'm going to take a shot with an under here, Colorado and Washington.
That works. Maybe start to get some playoff style hockey going on. We could definitely get some playoff style hockey between these 2 next teams. The Carolina Hurricanes will go up against the Arizona Coyotes. Hurricanes are a minus 415 favorite. Total is 6. Let's hear it, Nick. Let's hear that playoff hockey between these 2 dominant teams.
I might look at this. Tells you everything you need to know. Arizona Coyotes exact total goals 0 is only plus 650. That should tell you everything you need to know about that. Even though they've not been shut out, they've only been shut out twice at home this year. This is one of those where the Arizona Coyotes, they're going to be a fun team these last few games. As I say sarcastically, I mean, we've seen what they've done the last 6 games. They've lost 8 of their last 10 games. And here's what their scores were in those 8 losses: 9-1, 7-1, 6-2, 6-1, 5-1, 5-1, 5-0, 6-1. All 8 of their losses, you would be able to fade them and lay 3.5 goals and be perfectly okay and cash every time. And I'm looking to do that again today because I think they're the Phoenix Thunderbirds. The Toucan Thunderbirds is what I'm going to start calling this team because that is their AHL affiliate team. The Tucson Roadrunners. My bad. So I'm going to look to fade the Tucson Roadrunners here and take Carolina minus 1.5, minus 2.5, and minus 3.5. I put half a unit on the 3.5, but the full unit's on the 1.5 and the 2.5. And we have Carolina coming in on back-to-back 3-goal losses where they're going to be pissed and ready to come out and take all their anger out on the Roadrunners here. So give me Carolina minus 1.5, minus 2.5, minus 3.5 against Toucan here.
Toucans. All right. I like it.
Toucan Roadrunners. That's the AHL affiliate for the Arizona Coyotes. We might as well call them what they are because they're not an NHL team right now.
There you go. Wild couldn't cover a puck line. We will.
Well, the Wild also played the Sharks, and this is the Coyotes. These are 2 totally different teams. I think the Sharks can puck line the Coyotes.
There you go. How about the New Jersey Devils? They're in Vegas taking on the Golden Knights. Minus 330 for the Knights. 6.5 is your total.
Yeah. This is one of those games where this is not the sexy play. This is not the fun play. Give me the under 6.5 in this spot here. I don't trust New Jersey to score much, and I don't hate Logan Thompson in net for Vegas here in this spot. We've seen Vegas defensively have actually been pretty decent. In 6 of their last 10 games, they've given up either 0, 1, or 2. And both these teams' expected goal numbers are trending towards unders with 6.5. 8 of the last 10 for New Jersey and 7 of the last 10 for Vegas. And I think this could be a 4-1 type of Vegas win. So I lean towards Vegas on the puck line in this game as well. But I like the under more than anything in this spot. Even though these teams have been trending a little bit more towards the overs, their expected goals stay under. So I'm going to take under 6.5 here with New Jersey and Vegas in this spot, and hope for maybe a 4-2 game.
There you go. There you go. Another under. So all right. We'll see what the chat has to say real quick. Flames team total over 3.5.
Yep.
Cool. Both teams to score 2 goals.
Yep.
VGK.
I lean VGK. Yeah.
There you go. You got 2 games left. This one looks like a beauty. The Ottawa Senators are in Seattle taking on the Kraken. The Kraken are favored at -115. Total is 6. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to take the over in this game. I'm going to move a little faster on these last 2 games because I totally realized it's 11:35. I'm going to move a little faster on these last 2 games. I like the over in this spot here. The over 6 has hit 9 of the last 10 games for Ottawa for expected goal wise, and 6 of the last 10 for Seattle. And these are 2 games. This is a spot here where I think we're going to see some pond hockey in this game. So I'm going to go over the total of 6 with Seattle and Ottawa. This is just going to be one of those games where we see goals.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead. We'll shoot you into the next game then. The Dallas Stars are -115 in Vancouver, taking on the Canucks. 5.5 is your total in this one.
Yeah, this game is weird for me. I lean towards an over, and I lean towards Dallas, I want to say, but I've flip-flopped on the side about 3 or 4 times already. But I lean probably over more than anything in this game for me. Vancouver's gone over 5.5 expected goals in 8 of their last 9 games. They've gone over 5.5 in 5 straight in 6 of their last 7. Dallas over 5.5 expected goals in 3 of their last 4 games. So I lean towards an over in this spot. And really no read on the side. I've gone back and forth, so pass on the side.
Sounds good. Sorry. Well, as you were going through all your things, I was putting up TikTok for today. So there we go. That is everything for today's slate. So we did well. It's kind of a 1-800 gambler, but Senators team total over 2.5. Right on. We'll go ahead and do a quick recap or housekeeping, then recapping and all that good stuff, and then we will head on out for today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website is all linked down below. Check out the Max Wagers Network today. Higgs at 12, Allie at 1, Just Parleys at 2, 3 o'clock for Scott and Scott, and 5 o'clock main event with Game Time Decision. Recap for today. Obviously, I have Minnesota. They're already up 2-0 midway through the second. I like the over in the Mets game. I like Pittsburgh. I like LA, and I like Baltimore on the money line. Toronto plus 7.5, Dallas plus 5.5, and Denver plus 7 in the NBA.
You totally just, in your recap there, gave your best bet out.
Yeah, I was in the scroll. I just realized that. I'm an idiot.
Oh, well.
Whatever.
Then if they pay attention to the show, they know.
Yep.
For me, I am rocking with the Twins' first 5. They're already playing now. They're up 2-0. Very good start to that. I love to see it. White Sox Guardians under first 5 under. First 5 unders in a bunch of these games. Arizona, Washington, New York and San Fran, LA and Houston, Colorado and Philly, and San Diego, Cincy, all first 5 unders. Dodger run line as well. So I just have a ton of first 5 unders today for baseball, and I have no problem with that. In the NBA, give me all 3 underdogs: Raptors, Nuggets, and Mavericks. In the NHL, Calgary team total over 3.5. The under 7 with Washington and Colorado. Under 6.5 with Vegas and New Jersey. Over 6, Ottawa, Seattle. And then Carolina, we're going to ladder them here 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5 against those Arizona Coyotes as we look to fade. My bad. The Tucson Roadrunners, we look to fade them the rest of the season.
Sounds good. Sam, if you're still here, face the sweep at -115. Have a go on you too. Nux team total over 2.5. Thoughts, Nick?
I lean that way, yeah. I don't mind the over.
Thanks. All right, guys. We'll go ahead let Nick wrap this one up for today.
Yeah, this is going to wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.